Bitches, they fall in love when they hop on my ride. She give me that pussy like I wanna, she give me that pussy like I wanna prize. But I ain't really feeling that shit. I see the truth when I look at her eyes. I got a bitch and I know
that's really good value right now, and you want to see a lot of opportunities for him. Now, what you already came with a switch. I definitely agree.
I put in the work, I be punching the clock. And I got some bitches all up in my DMs, you know I be shooting my shot. Cooking on whipping the pot, my wrist getting locked. Stay on my kitchen, you niggas be hot. I feel like I'm Cash Carter, cause I'm hiding dope in my motherfucking sock. And this gas I be smoking ain't.
Yes, sir.
Let's
yes,
go.
sir. It's Gator, the fantasy guy. I got Armando with me.
What's up,
got
Gator?
Special guest. We've been talking this. We've been waiting. We've been trying to do this, you know. Armando, tell the people about yourself, man.
Hey, so Bay Area, love Bay Area sports. I do a show called Question Everything Podcast, so I cover Niners, Warriors, Sharks, some Giants. So yeah, you know, I'm hoping that this year, like Bay Area teams do better. So we'll see.
Yeah. Niner fan.
Niner fan.
I know. You already know. Former Cowboy.
Former Cowboy fan.
We're not gonna say. We're not gonna talk about that. You already know. Cowboys, Niners were going at it before the season start. But yeah, this is definitely Armando is definitely our Bay Area plug. Definitely tap into his podcast. So we know you're a Niner fan.
Mm-hmm.
What are you looking for this season? What's going on with the Niners this season?
Man, so they got so close last year. You know, a few plays messed us up, but I feel that, you know, with this roster, the Niners are essentially at the poker table right now, man. And Kyle Shanahan's like, you know what? I'm going all in. This is it. So this is most likely the last time we're going to have this roster all together. So, you know, contracts are coming up, and you know, there's current ones with Ayuk and all that. So we gotta go all the way, man. Get that sixth one. So
yeah. I mean, you guys, you guys are interesting because you guys are the Cowboys, but just going further than us. That's it. But you guys don't win. It's crazy. Like I saw a stat, right? And it was like the last time the Niners won a Super Bowl. It's been a minute. It's like 20-some years. But you guys always get there, and I'll give it to you. Shanahan, salute to you. You know, y'all doing y'all thing. Ayuk. What's going on with Ayuk, man?
Man,
is he staying? Is he leaving?
You know what? Like for a minute there, I thought that he was gonna leave, and I was cool with it. You know, I mean, the vibe out here, listening to local sports talk, it's mixed, man. A lot of people support him. They're like, no, like we understand and respect what he's doing. You know, he has to get paid. A lot of people are tired of his antics, and I'm kind of in that boat because using social media, using his lady to be like, hey, last year, this might be the last time we're rolling up to Levi's. I'm like, girl, why are you saying that? You know, like you're starting stuff already.
It's never good when the wifey come out and start talking. It's
right.
Like, it's never a good thing. It's never.
And like in the Super Bowl, like I think within a few days after the fact, he started complaining. His brother came out and started saying, hey, you didn't throw him the ball. So that's when I knew this offseason is going to be interesting. And here we are. He's holding out still. So or holding
out. Hey, and we got something special for y'all. We got something special. We got a crazy theory that we have out here. We're going to get y'all hip. Don't forget. Definitely smash the like button. Hit the notification bell, man. You know, Armando, we here. We here with it. We're doing it. Bay Area talks. You know what I'm saying? So I got something that we want to do. So I want you to project the Niners season this year. Okay. Right? Yeah, sure. And we're just going to bring it out. We're going to show you guys a little sample of the season, what's going on.
Yeah.
So have you even been watching preseason since that it's up there?
Yeah, I have. I watched last week's game, and you know, I'm really impressed with our second-year linebacker. His name is D. Winters. Dude's a beast, man.
Winters.
Yeah, number 53.
Shout out D. Winters. 53.
And like a lot of people, like, or at least I should say the Niner faithful, like when Greenlaw went down on defense last year in the Super Bowl and messed I think it was his ACL or something. He's still out, right?
It's
and
Achilles.
it's Achilles, yeah, and we're
Yeah.
like, how are we gonna like fill that gap there? And now with D Winters playing like he did against the Titans, it gives me hope. Like, hey, you know what? This dude might like be able to give Greenlaw like a fight for that position, and that's always a good thing.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, so
I love it. I
tomorrow's gonna
love
be
it.
good.
So are you watching the game tomorrow?
Oh, for sure,
The
for sure,
preseason game?
because Coach Shanahan said that the starters are gonna go out there for at least a quarter. So,
Okay. A quarter is
yeah,
reasonable. I don't want
yeah,
them out longer than that. A quarter is
yeah,
reasonable.
yeah.
I haven't been watching the play preseason at all, actually.
Mhm.
I got my sources that update me on what's going on.
Yeah.
For fantasy, we're just looking, okay. I mean, especially if we're not IDP. IDP is for defensive players too in the league. You can put them in your lineup, but I don't do those. So just offensively, there's been a couple of injuries like the JJ McCarthy injury that we was talking about
Right.
earlier.
Yeah.
Those are the type of injuries that kind of affect fantasy football for us, really. So it
Yeah.
hasn't been a lot of those as of now. Puka just got hurt, but he's good to go. Everybody that's getting hurt seems like it's not season ending. We had one season ending one. His name Moore on the Falcons.
Oh damn. Okay.
Yeah, broke his leg. He broke
Oh
something with his knee or something. So him and JJ. So those are the things that I'm looking for in this preseason. But they're being a lot more safer. They're not play them for a couple drives. Mahomes and them played today. Played a whole half.
nice.
I don't know if you saw the behind the back pass from Mahomes.
I didn't. Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy Mahomes is different.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's different. But okay, let's get into this the breakdown to this Niners schedule.
Yeah. For sure.
I guess I can go down the list. We'll go down the list with the week 1, week 2, and you tell me it's a win or loss.
Yep.
All right, Jets versus Jets. They're at your crib.
Yeah, they're at Levi's. That's a win. I ain't worried about it. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers. I ain't worried about that.
Yeah. I
ain't ready for that defense, man.
That's your first win.
That's my first win.
Week 2 at Vikings.
This one will be good, because Jefferson, but since McCarthy, is out and they're gonna have Sam Darnold starting, that's gonna be a win for the Niners, man.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. That's 2-0. Rams at Rams week 3.
Damn, man, that's the first one. That's gonna be a toss up because no matter what, they always go at it.
They do
in LA.
Damn. I can see that being your first loss.
That could, you know what? I'll be real. I think that I will say that could be an L for us.
I can see that. I can see it being your first loss because it's divisional.
Yeah.
And you're at their crib,
right.
And it's McVay. So
yeah,
McVay always play y'all good. Also, I can see y'all leaving that and starting off 5-0.
Yeah.
So you know what? I'll give you guys the win. I'll give you guys the win there. And I'll give you guys the win there. Tough game. You guys win. So 3-0. Patriots. They're not ready for y'all. No. Cardinals. I don't also think they're ready for you guys right now.
But
young team trying to figure their new offense out.
But look, man, Cardinals though, people are already discounting them potentially this year. But with Marvin Harrison Jr., oh man, that's
I love the idea of Marvin Harrison Jr., but I know he's still a rookie. Like I'm not saying he's not going to be good, but I'm talking about wins, just straight wins.
Yeah,
I don't know how much he can affect a game.
Yeah,
I'm really basing it on Kyle Murray, and you guys always play them good too, divisional game.
Yeah.
But I still feel like around week 5.
5-0.
I can see you guys having a 5-0 start. We start talking about you guys are going back.
Yeah.
That whole Purdy, the MVP, I can see that. Man. Now this the part of y'all. This the part where I'm like, little rocky.
Yeah.
Seahawks divisional game. So you have back-to-back divisional games, correct? No, Seahawks is not a divisional game. Is Seahawks divisional? Let me look at my.
Wait, hold on though.
Am I
looking at this? It is divisional, but am I looking at this right? Look at the Cardinals, October 6th. And then is that a Thursday night game, the 10th? So that's a few days.
You're losing one of those. You're
Yeah,
losing one of those. Yes.
That's gonna be the. You know what? I'll be real. Seahawks. We're gonna
Seahawks
probably
beat y'all.
lose. Yeah.
I mean, you can take the
It's
Cardinals or
rest.
Seahawks. Y'all losing one of those. Back-to-back divisional games like that, you're losing one. You're losing one of those.
I'd rather lose to the Seahawks than the Cardinals.
Okay, that's cool.
We ain't trying to get pumped.
Where we at? 5-1?
5-1.
I'm gonna go ahead and say 5-2.
No, hell no. Week 7? Nah, man. Nope. No way.
I mean, you don't see it?
Dude, they're coming to our house. But
I mean, I don't know if you saw that highlight that Mahomes just did.
Dude, he can have all those highlights.
This shit is crazy. Shit is crazy, bro.
Yeah. But
okay,
again,
so are you this is your list. So I think we're on the same page.
Yeah.
You guys beating the Chiefs.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
So where we at?
I'll make a bold prediction right here for like the fantasy viewers.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to go out on a limb. My boy Purdy, he's going to outduel Mahomes. I'm going to put it out there.
In fantasy.
In this game.
Okay.
At least in this game.
Hey, Chiefs defense is not to be. They nice. They nice.
I know.
Okay.
This is a Super Bowl rematch, dude. We ain't playing, man.
Super Bowl rematch.
Yeah, we're going to get the lunch money in.
Okay. So where we at? We 6-1 right now?
6-1. Yep.
6-1. Cowboys we coming to y'all crib.
Coming to our 27.
House. Oh man.
I'll leave that one up to you, man. I'll leave that one up to you.
Oh, that's a dub. That's a dub for us.
Okay.
we lose too much. We lose too much to you guys in the playoffs that we have to win this game. We have to win this game. We have to. Okay,
so time out. So check this, right? What has the Cowboys done this offseason? What did Jerry do? What moves?
Oh, nothing. We ain't done nothing, bro. I ain't been fighting you.
But a lot of players left though.
Yeah. This is just pride, bro. This is pride. We gotta win this game. Like, we lose to you guys too much in the regular season, and I'm like, we gotta win.
Yeah.
So
Jerry has to win, man.
And then you got a bye week next week,
right?
So y'all can, we lost to the Cowboys. Bye week. Let's get back on track, right?
Yep. Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you the loss.
So where we at? Are we 6-2?
6-2.
6-2 at the bye?
Right.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Buccaneers right after the bye at Buccaneers.
I mean, a lot of people are saying like they're not going to be as good, but I think they're still decent. I think they're decent.
I think they're decent too.
Baker he's decent, man. He's decent. I think he found his home. So that's going to be a good one.
Yeah, he just lost his coordinator, who's now the Panthers head coach, Canales or something like that. Yeah. So I think offensively that scheme might be hurt a little bit, but I think they're still a decent team. But I think this is a dub for you guys, though.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, looking at that, 7-2 for sure.
Yeah, hopefully there's no weather. If it's a weather game, you guys are good at weather games too, man. You guys are.
Yeah, it's
Niners are a pretty solid team. Yeah, you guys are pretty solid. I'm not worried about that. Seahawks again. Week 11.
We're gonna get that one. Because that's at our home.
So 2 wins after the bye.
Yeah.
Cool. So where we at?
8-2.
8-2.
Yeah.
Okay. Packers at Packers.
I'm gonna say we're gonna take an L on that.
Okay.
I'll be honest. Because
they played. Yeah, they played out good last year. Y'all played last year?
Yeah, they did in the playoffs.
Yeah, they played out good last year.
Jordan Love with the new contract, he's gonna go out there comfortable.
Yeah. I can see that. Okay, Bills at Bills.
Now this one
cold. It's a cold game.
I think we're gonna drop 2 right here. So we're gonna be 8-4 because Buffalo in December.
Yeah,
that's hard, man.
Yeah, I agree. I completely agree with you.
Yeah.
So 8-4, we're going to see Caleb Williams and the Bears.
And Levi's, that's a win.
Yeah. Yeah, you coming to the Levi? Yeah, that's a problem.
I don't know if I heard this right, but I think I heard or read somewhere where Caleb Williams was talking shit talking trash about Purdy, saying like, I don't know about that dude. I don't know, like so I'm like, bro, okay,
What?
all right, yeah, I gotta look it up. I gotta make sure.
You gotta find that.
I gotta fact check because I remember reading that in an ESPN article on my phone. I was like, okay, I'm ready for the Bears, man. I'm ready for that game.
Nah, Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams. I've been hearing a lot about Caleb Williams, but he's that type of player that a lot of things just come out. They talking about the locker room. They talking about him telling people to clean up. All this shit, bro. It's crazy. Wow. It's crazy. So, like, as a leader of the team, I respect it. You take charge of the locker room, and that's good. My fear was that I didn't know. I still think that is he somebody that people are going to want to follow? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, in the sense of football. Yeah.
So, all the vets in that locker room, they're gonna be like, "What?"
Yeah, all the nail polish and shit. Like, I don't know, but hey, he might. Hey, that is wrong. I want Caleb Williams to prove us wrong and be great. But I don't know if you've seen him in the preseason. He's nice, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Better
because
than
of this football shit. The who? I don't know. But Caleb looks nice. The way he's moving. He's spinning out of the defense. I'm like, yo, you look nice, bro. He looks nice, and when he throw the ball, he got a little touch to it. It's so quick. Ooh. It's really nice. It's really nice. Definitely catch some of his preseason games. They're really nice. Okay. So, but that's definitely an L. Where we at 9-4?
9-4.
Rams at Rams coming to Levi's.
Yeah. No. Yeah, Levi's.
I'm gonna give it. They're not gonna go 0-2 to you. So if you had the Cardinals winning last time, right? Because we gave you the Rams earlier. We gave you Rams early.
Yeah.
I got the Rams taking one from you guys.
Okay.
I don't see you guys sweeping the Rams. So
I will agree with you because again, look at that day. It's a Thursday night game, so not that much rest from the Bears to the Rams. Yeah.
9-5.
Man, that's gross. That's gross. I don't like this.
It's not that bad. Then we got at Dolphins in December. That's a treat. Man,
that's gonna be a shootout.
Actually, y'all schedule is pretty hard.
Yeah.
You're ending it with a divisional game. You got the Lions. You got the Rams, Dolphins, Lions.
Yeah, that's tough. And then look at that. Seattle, KC, and Cowboys, man, they really got us on this one.
Yeah, they knew y'all needed a bye week after that.
Yeah,
because that is crazy,
right?
Yeah, that's so. What's the record?
That's 9-5. Dolphins. I'll say we'll beat the Dolphins.
Okay.
So we'll be 10-5.
10-5. Lions.
You know what? I like the Lions, but we're better than the Lions. So I'm gonna say 11-5. Yeah, all right. I know that's gonna be a tough one, man. But
Cardinals, you might not even need to play Cardinals. Y'all might even lose that one because 11-5, y'all might already locked it in.
Nah, I don't think so, man. Because I mean, we got it. Okay, so let's consider at this point of the season, who will be the top NFC teams? Cowboys, right? Eagles.
Yeah, Lions. I think Lions will be up there.
Rams. What do you think?
Yeah, I can see the Rams being in the wild card type thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see a wild card type thing because the Rams. I just know they're gonna play hard. They're gonna play good, and but sometimes they locker the actual players is. I don't think their defenders are really good. I think it's just really based on Matt Stafford. Can he stay up? Can he play a whole season? He's injured right now. He has a back injury. So
I got two teams for you. Let me know if you think they're going to be contenders in the NFC. All right, two teams. First one, Saints. Saints. What do you think?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
And bold prediction: they fired the head coach after this year.
Oh, nice.
And another one, they probably get rid of Derek Carr after this year.
I can see that. It
don't work. It's not working. They get rid. It don't. It's he's cool, but that's the problem. He's cool, and we're trying to make the playoffs.
All right, I'm gonna add on to your prediction. Right.
Okay.
They're gonna fire the head coach on the Saints. They're gonna trade Derek Carr back to the Raiders.
That is crazy. Nah, that's
Dude,
crazy.
they got Minshew, bro, and O'Donnell.
Yeah.
No, they're gonna be desperate for Carr to come back home.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. That shit over there is crazy.
Because
that shit is
the
crazy.
reason I say that is Devontae Adams at that point of the season, he's like, dude, I'm out. Trade me. The only way they could keep him, bring his boy back.
Okay.
That's a lot of.
I can see that.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
Makes
or
sense.
he goes to the Jets. They've been talking about him going to the Jets. Devontae Adams.
Yeah.
I don't feel like if it starts off bad, Devontae Adams doesn't finish. He gets traded.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He's gonna blow up and he's gonna get traded for sure.
All right, last team.
So
hold on, real quick.
All right, what's the last team?
Last team is the Falcons. Contenders, yes or no?
Contenders. Yes,
nice.
They win the division. I got them winning the division. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if Tampa Bay or them have they same record and one just got the tiebreaker. I wouldn't be surprised.
All right.
That division, they always play pretty hard over there. But that's why I got the Saints out, because I got Tampa Bay not being as good as they were, but still competing for that division.
But bringing it back though, see, like if we're saying that the Niners are 11-5, I don't think that's gonna put them as the top seed with all these teams we just went over.
Where did you guys finish last year?
I think we were 12-4.
And you guys clinched.
We clinched. It was a battle towards the end with the Eagles.
Yeah.
We beat the Eagles, and that's what put us up at that point. So
yeah, y'all might still have home. Y'all might still have home field. Y'all might still be a home field favorite, but maybe not clinch.
Right.
I can see that.
Yeah.
But then who in the NFC would be better than you guys? It's another valid question.
I mean, your team though, right? Your team, like
Cowboys, we always figure out a way to be up there, but I feel like this is the year where we're gonna kind of just level out a little bit, like be more like a 9-8, or one of those close. We sneak in wild card. I think it's gonna be. I got the Eagles number 1. I got Cowboys. We did a prediction thing like this. So like I think I got them with the same record. So maybe same record, Eagles, but we they probably win the tiebreaker and we're second. Hopefully we're first though, as a Cowboys fan. Yeah. So I got something else for you.
Okay.
I wanted to talk about the CMC injury. I don't know if you heard about it. Do you have any updates for us on the CMC injury?
Yeah, so they're basically gonna just take their time to bring him back. So they already ruled him out for the preseason, of course.
Yeah.
But he's already back practicing. He's with the team. He's doing his thing. There's nothing that's really alarming. So I think he's gonna be ready to go week 1. So he'll be fine.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. So really for fantasy wise, with CMC, we're I'm happy. I'm a CMC owner, and it's like calf strain. I'm very scared of the calf strain, but now because it's preseason, take your time. Let's control this. Let Mason, let Elijah, let them get a little bit of carries too. But we gonna need CMC to be the CMC he was last year, hopefully.
Oh yeah, man, he'll be fine.
Yeah, the touchdowns and all of that. We need all of that, and we need to hey, don't bring him out if he's not ready. I actually don't mind, honestly, if he sits week 1. I wouldn't mind. As a CMC owner in fantasy, I wouldn't mind.
They won't do it.
I would have.
And the reason why is in the depth chart, everyone has Elijah Mitchell number 2, but he's really injury prone. So as a fantasy owner, I wouldn't go for that, even as an RB2. The one that they have to really look into is Jordan Mason, man. I think that dude's a beast. He reminds me a little bit of Marshawn Lynch. Okay. Yeah. So I've been watching him, all these seasons. Wifey and I agree, he kind of runs like him, runs low power. I can see the hole and just. So I think he's underrated. So, but this year, at least in the Tennessee game last week, preseason, he really showed people okay, this guy's decent. So
no, he is. He's been around. He's been around for some time, actually.
Yeah.
Was it 2 years? Is this his second year?
Third. This will be his third.
Third year.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, he's been around for some time. It just seems like with the Niners running back, it just CMC is so beloved over there, which I get. So like
Yeah.
fantasy wise, yeah, as a team, yeah, he's great for
Mhm.
a team as a team. But like fantasy, he doesn't get enough opportunities. He doesn't
Right.
get so like a player like him, he would be a stash for CMC, really.
Mhm.
So we're
Yeah.
just stashing him for CMC.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think your team is going to be good, man. Hopefully y'all can retain Ayuk and just give it one more chance, one
I
more
hope so,
shot before
man.
Purdy gets contract.
I know, and that's the crazy thing. Like just thinking about that, we have Ayuk, right? But no one's really talking about Trent Williams holding out, you know. And that's the crazy thing.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, bro.
Hold
That's what we're
on.
dealing
You
with right
telling
now.
Trent Williams is holding out like currently?
Yeah, he has not reported. He's still in East
Why are we
Texas.
even talking about Ayuk, bro?
That's what I'm
This is
saying, man.
nuts.
Yeah, like if you
Man,
had to compare the two, it's Trent. He's more important. He's the left side. Come on.
that's crazy, bro. Like
Yeah,
we shouldn't even be talking about Ayuk if Trent Williams is holding out.
right.
But I get it. It's the fantasy sport betting. He's the diva. He's more of the diva. I was about to say,
Yeah,
speaking about Ayuk, do you have the breakdown on how we can finally end holdouts? Trying
yeah.
to
So
let's get
I
it
have an
down.
idea,
Let's
man.
talk
So
about it.
yeah, let me see if I could put this up real quick. You know, just as a fan, football fan, kind of like sports fan in general, and all the viewers could relate. Like we are tired of holdouts for all our teams. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, like one thing that I was thinking that could alleviate this and allow the league to have some kind of stability is to implement some kind of cap where each position maxes out by a certain percentage. So on here, it's all broken down like with offense, the 11 players, how they will get paid. So of course, on the quarterback, they're going to be the highest paid on that side of the ball, right? So we're putting them
Okay.
at 11%, and what this equates to is 80% of the cap. So right now for the 2024 season, the salary cap is going to be at 255 million. So how we could kind of remove players from like, hey, so and so is getting paid more, I'm going to hold up. Similar to Ayuk, he wants to get Jefferson money. You know what I mean? So how do we fix that? So I think that there should be some kind of cap where you're going to be compensated based on your performance. So, for example, the quarterback, he's 11%. And this is not a set 11%. So we could go around the league, Aaron Rodgers, all the way down to JJ McCarthy, right? And depending on how
Okay.
they actually perform, that's how they get the rating from 1 to 11. So, and that's how that number gets fit in. So now the money is moving around. So the top quarterback, Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, they're going to definitely max out at 11, right? And that kind of will break it down to other positions. Running back, 5% of the cap, right? Receiver 1, 4%. Receiver 2, 2%. Receiver 3, fullback and tight end 2, 1%. Tight
Okay.
end. But right here, offensive line to me, man, I don't feel like they get a lot of love, right?
They don't.
So they
They
don't.
don't.
And
And
15% will go to each of the, well, it's a total for all the linemen, 5% each, right? So
yeah.
that's grouped them together. But dude, without the linemen, quarterback ain't going to get the numbers. The receiver won't get the numbers. The running back won't get the numbers. No one will get anything without that wall. So I feel like they got to get a little bit more love.
Oh yeah,
And
like yeah, for sure. With these
yeah,
percentages, for sure. I definitely but I like the percentage. You do got it. O line, you have the 15%
yeah.
for
So
the O line.
5% each. Yeah, for each of them. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. The a lot of the I feel like most of the money should go to the O line. I agree.
Right,
The
right.
most important position really in football, honestly.
And I don't know, man. Like on defense, we spoke about this earlier in the week. You mentioned on defense, who's the most important position on defense? I remember you saying it.
And defensive end.
Defensive end, right?
Yeah.
Why? Why?
Because they're the ones that are going after the quarterback, you know.
Okay.
They're the drive stoppers, you
Okay.
know.
All right.
They're the ones that interrupt all the they're the one that pressuring Mahomes, and Mahomes can't score. The best player in the league, like, you know.
Right.
So for me, it's definitely defensive ends. Linebackers. Now, I'm not saying you don't need good linebackers. I've seen the Commanders last year, bad linebackers.
Yeah.
It was not good. It was very bad. Like, so you need linebackers, but the
Right.
defensive ends. I've seen teams that have solid defense and the defensive ends were trash, and it was like,
Yeah.
y'all don't get to the quarterback. Yeah, it's really bad when you don't see a team get to the quarterback and like the quarterback just doing whatever. It's like the Falcons last year. Oh man, defensive ends, and that's why they got what's my man from the Patriots, Judon. Yeah, they got Judon.
Yeah,
they got a whole bunch of players. Watch out for the Falcons, man.
Yes,
they try to make some noise.
That's
but I like the concept you have here. I do have there's definitely some holes in the concept because we're talking about how many years, and if a player did get injured, like what percent based off your 1 to 11 or 1 to 5% that player gets, and also just the amount of years, because this would be more like a yearly thing. And then my thing would be like just for players probably wouldn't accept a yearly thing just because it's football and it's, you know, it's a hard sport and you want to feed your family. Nobody wants to play football on a yearly contract. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but man, no, go ahead.
No, go ahead. But I was saying, like, those are some flaws with this thing. But I do like the concept. I feel like owners would love this. hopefully, no owners see this because I mean that's you're coming from the owner mindset because you're trying to stop holdouts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I get it. Yes.
But on the flip side, though, this could also I want owners to be held accountable too, though. And you brought up a good point, right? Like, what happens if a player gets injured? So they definitely want those multiple years. But on the flip side, as a fan, all the viewers, we're just fans, right? So, like, what's the worst thing that could happen when your favorite star player or player in general on your team signs a multi-year contract? What happens? They take their foot off the gas, right? Until that contract year. Because they want that stability. They want to be healthy. They got their family, right? So that kind of sucks as a fan, right? So
it does.
So let's say, like, for example, Jefferson, he's getting what, 31 mil a year now?
Like
on the Vikings, right? So what happens this year if he just starts jogging out there? He does his thing, but he's just coasting because he don't want to get injured. I get it. But as a fan, though, that doesn't mean that when we go to the game, we don't pay like less for parking. We still got to pay a lot for food. You know, we get screwed. We get screwed at the end.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, for sure.
Fantasy players get screwed because it's like, bro, you're taking your foot off, right?
It's the worst thing.
Yeah. So that's kind of where it drives me to kind of bring this idea up and to kind of, and this is my thought. So give me some feedback, bro. Like, I want to hold the owners accountable in terms of injuries. And I feel like there should be a fund, some kind of money, some allotment of money that cannot be used. Like, so for example, the cap is 255 million, right? I think they should implement like 50 million of that cap. So it'll put it up at 305. And that 50 million cannot be used for contracts. All that could be used is to pay for injured players. So let's say that we start implementing a 1 year, maybe a 2 year deal, like type of contract moving forward, right? And let's say that Trent Williams gets injured. Then at that point, he drops off. He shouldn't get paid his entire contract for the rest of the year. He shouldn't. That's kind of foul. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, I get it. Saying. I get it. But again, as a fan, now we're gonna like be like, damn, we're stuck. Our team is stuck because we're tied to that money, but he's not on the field to perform. So the owners should take care of Trent Williams or any injured player out of that fund and take care of him and his family. Now they got security. Now they could focus on getting better and returning either same season or next season. But that gives the ability to the backup left tackle to now, instead of making 2% on the screen, to start making his money if he earns it. That's where it's that percentage wiggle room. You know what I mean? For offensive line, it's 1 to 3%. So it's like gives them opportunities. Next player up, you know, and it's competition. So, and I'll close it out with this, right? So this percentage, people are going to be like, nah, that doesn't work. To make it competitive, because sports is all about being competitive within yourself against rivals, stuff like that. So there's this thing called the SPF here that I put, special player fund, right?
Okay.
And if someone is not performing, the quarterback, receiver on the starter, they're trash, but they're getting paid so much. They shouldn't be getting paid the max percentage of that actual allotment. They should be getting paid less. Whatever they don't get paid goes into this fund. So, for example, we'll say that Sam Darnold on the Vikings, he's going to be the starter. He's not going to be playing lights out, so he will not make 11%. Let's say that he makes 6%. So that remaining 5% out of the 11 goes into the special players fund for just the offense. Now, if a receiver like Jefferson is balling and lights out, like bam, he's doing his thing, then instead of Jefferson only maxing out at 4%, he also gets that bonus of that additional 5 that puts him at 9. Now it's competitive. Like, dude, I'm gonna do my thing. Now, fantasy owners, they get their stuff. The fans, they're getting their stuff. The owners are like, yes, next man up, let's go. It's competitive. It forces everyone to be like, dude, I'm gonna outdo you. That's fun. That's what I'm saying.
It is fun, and it's fan friendly.
Yes,
it's definitely fan friendly because players are going to be they're going to do their best. When they're injured, they're still going to be playing because it's so competitive.
Right
now, for the player, the player, this is not the friendliest. But like I said, we're trying to stop holdouts. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we're trying to stop holdouts. So I think this is a great take. Chat. If you're definitely watching this, definitely comment on this.
For sure.
On our theory that we have here. Could this work in the NFL? Will players be okay with it? Will players not be okay with it? You know what I'm saying? Let us know. Let us know.
If we're missing something, leave a comment below. How would you fix it? How would you make it better?
For sure.
What's your ideas? Let's start this conversation because let's have fun with it. You know what I mean?
Because we're tired of holdouts, man.
We're tired of holdouts. We're tired of
pay CD, man. Come on, let's. Why CD not at camp? It's like the worst. It's like the worst thing ever, bro. Like, CD's not at camp. What am I going to do?
Right. And I'm
it's
just
crazy.
saying, though, it'll make fantasy fun again, though, if the internal players are going at it and it's fun and they're like, man, I'm going to make that money. Now we're going to start seeing people ball out, and we're going to start seeing, like, from day one, like, they're going to go after it. We're seeing the best product. So, yeah, we'll see.
Nah, you're right. You're right. So we definitely going to see. We definitely, mention in the chat for sure. Chat, please. Definitely look at that. That's very intriguing. I love it. I love the concept. Armando, you made that concept, and that's good content right there, man. That's good content. I was going to say, since we were speaking about fantasy, before we've got a little game for you guys. And before we play the game, please like and subscribe.
Let's go.
Please hit the notification bell. Shout out Armando. No Question Pod. We here. You know what I'm saying? On what's today? The 17th on a Saturday. 17th. A lot of preseason games on. Yeah, but we're about to play a game, right? So Armando doesn't know about fantasy football. I'm about to break it down to him. I'm going to give him what a normal fantasy points would be, right? I'll give you the normal points of fantasy scoring, right? Okay. And I want you to, from last year, to predict how good all Niner players, well, not all Niner, we're going to do that. We're going to hit the key Niner players, right? Mm-hmm. How good do you think they did in that year fantasy-wise? Okay. So passing touchdowns is 4 points. Passing touchdowns. Rushing touchdowns is 6 points. Okay. One reception is 1 point, and each yard is 0.1. So, like, if you ran 3 yards, it'd be 0.3. You know, stuff like that. So that's about it. This is like a full PPR. Like, full PPR is just point per possession, pretty much. Okay. So so that's how fantasy football in a nutshell is, right? So I'm gonna start off with your boy, your captain, Purdy, right? Okay. Yeah. With passing yards, he I can give his passing yards. Well, do you know his passing yards, or do you?
No, not off the top.
Okay, so he had
I think it was like 38.
He had 4,000 4,280 passing yards last year. And he had 2 rushing touchdowns. So just from the list of all quarterback, where do you think he finished last year? And touchdowns he had 31 passing touchdowns.
Yeah.
So just guessing, where do you think he finished last year?
I'll say at least like maybe 8th.
Okay. That's actually a great guess, bro.
Yeah.
That's a great guess. It's a great guess. It's close enough. He finished 6th.
Okay, nice.
He finished 6th in full PPR fantasy leagues for the most part.
Right
so that was pretty close. That was really close actually. Next player I got for you is CMC. Where do you think he finished last year in fantasy football?
Number 1, easy. Had to be easy.
Yeah, easy peasy, bro. Yeah, he finished number 1. He had 14 touchdowns rushing, and then he had 7 touchdowns receiving.
Oof.
And then he had, how many yards did he have? I
think like
16? He had 1,459
400.
rushing yards.
Wow.
Yes, he was the number 1 player in fantasy. Was he the number 1 player in fantasy in totality? Potentially. Potentially, yeah. I mean, yeah, he was number 1 in running back stuff. Okay, let's go to Ayuk.
Okay.
I think Ayuk is an interesting one. Where do you think Ayuk finished last year?
I'm looking at his
all
numbers.
The receivers in the NFL, where do you think Ayuk finished?
I mean, based on his numbers, it shows 75 receptions, 1,300 yards, 7 touchdowns.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. I would say he was about maybe 12th.
Man, you're pretty close with these guesses, bro.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I'm not even looking.
He finished 14th.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds fair. Yeah, that sounds fair.
Yeah. So Ayuk did his thing last year. We're gonna get his we're gonna get Debo in here. Let's get Debo in here. Where do you believe Debo finished last year?
Oh man, Debo, 60 receptions, 892 yards, 7 touchdowns. I don't know what his rushing was. Let's see, rushing Debo, 225 yards,
5 rushing touchdowns,
5 touchdowns.
He's something.
I would say he's. If Ayuk, you said Ayuk was 14th.
Ayuk was 14th.
Okay, so I would say Debo had to be at least maybe 13th. Close. It's close.
Close. They were both close. 15.
Okay, yeah. All right.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
That's
pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right. We can't leave George Kittle out of here.
No.
Out of all the tight ends, what do you think George Kittle finished last year?
Man, you know what? As a fan, dude, I feel like he's always getting underutilized because he always has to block because the right tackle's trash. So he has to make up for that.
Who's your right tackle?
McKivitz, man. No, dude. No. We had McGlinchey last time. Got rid of his ass. He signed a big deal with the Broncos. Thank you for taking him. But we got McKivitz, and I'm like, bro, come on, give me some bath salts and I'll block.
Nah, for real. Nah, I feel you. Nah, but he's always over there helping.
Yes,
he's got Uchek be over there helping too.
Right, dude. Well, y'all gotta help because Trent got it on the left. He's good.
Yeah, pay Trent. Pay that man. Stop playing.
But
pay that man. Stop playing.
With Kittle, it shows he has 65 receptions, 6 touchdowns, 1,000 yards. So I'll say he's like 19. No, wait. Out of tight ends only?
Only tight ends.
Only tight end. Okay, let me take that back. I'll say tight ends. 5th.
Damn, you hit that on the head, right?
Yeah. That's my boy.
Yeah. So I mean, you kind of like that. Just a little breakdown of how fantasy football is kind of just you got an idea of it, man. You got an idea. When are you going to join a team, man?
I'm ready, man.
We gotta throw you in one of these leagues. We gotta throw you in a baby league first.
Man. Nah. You know why? Nah, that won't be fair to the rest of the league, man. I played it. Look, I played it years ago.
Okay.
I was pretty decent.
Okay.
But I forgot how to play. So this is
Yeah,
good, man.
it just following up with the news and knowing who to pick up and knowing waiver wires and stuff
Yeah.
like that. That's pretty much the basis of it, man.
Right.
And just knowing, like, you just gotta pay attention to the news, pick up players.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much all it is.
That's dope.
But you got a good hang on it, man. And I appreciate you for being on the pod, man.
Yes, sir.
I feel like we gave you enough content to check out. Definitely leave us a comment on it. How you feel about the team's finish this year. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about how we gonna stop holdouts?
Mhm.
We're here for all of it, man. I appreciate you. Anything you want to say before we step up out of here?
Yeah, for all the viewers watching, man, make sure you subscribe. Get subscribed to Gator's channel, man. He's always bringing the content. If you guys got extra time, come over to Question Everything for the Bay Area stuff. And this will be the first of many, man. This is fun. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And yes, sir. So, man, definitely like and subscribe. Definitely follow me on all handles. Gator the Fantasy Guys, TikTok, Facebook, everything. We just gave you guys a Niner breakdown. We had a little fun game at the end. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And we are out, man.
All right. Peace.